When Princess Beatrice married her husband Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi last year, she took on a life-changing role. She became a stepmother to his young son Christopher, also known as Wolfie, who he shares with ex-girlfriend Dara Huang. And in a new interview, Beatrice has given a rare insight into being a stepmom and admitted her struggle with one aspect of parenting that countless others will have experienced over the past year. Beatrice spoke to Hello! Magazine, in a chat in which she also opened up about having dyslexia, how it affected her school days and how she has been helping others with it. And talking about the various coronavirus lockdowns and how they affected schools, Beatrice said, "Homeschooling, that was definitely not my forte. Not going to lie. Sadly, I can't blame that on dyslexia. But I've felt very lucky to have had the chance to work with my bonus son, Wolfie, over the course of the school closures. It was a huge learning curve for all of us." In the interview, Beatrice, who is expecting her first child with Edoardo, was also asked about whether her pregnancy made her think about their child's school days and any possible challenges ahead. But she replied, "My husband's also dyslexic, so we'll see whether we're having this conversation in a couple of months' time with a new baby in the house, but I really see it as a gift. And I think life is about the moments. It's the challenges that make you." Buckingham Palace announced in May that Beatrice and Edoardo were expecting a new arrival later this year. The baby will be the Queen's 12th great-grandchild following the birth of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's daughter Lilibet in June. It's not expected that the monarch will hand out a title to the newborn when he or she arrives. But the baby will get a unique title thanks to Edoardo, who is actually an Italian count. Speaking to the Daily Mail, Edoardo's dad, Count Alessandro Mapelli Mozzi, explained, "Edoardo is the only male descendant taking the family into the next generation. He is a count, his wife will be a countess automatically, and any of their children will be counts or nobile donna." Beatrice married Edoardo last June in a secret ceremony in Windsor after the coronavirus lockdown meant plans for a grander wedding had to be scrapped. They tied the knot in front of just a handful of guests, including the Queen, the late Prince Philip and other family members. Wolfie was part of the wedding and acted as best man for his dad and as a page boy. A friend of the couple told the Daily Mail that the youngster was asked to carry out the role because they wanted to show that he is loved and embraced by Beatrice. They said, "Bea is totally into the stepmom role. She's very concerned about getting it right and making every effort to be a second mother to Wolfie. She's totally devoted to him and talks about him all the time." They also said that Beatrice is working hard to make sure Wolfie knows he has two families, including making sure their home is filled with photos of him. They continued, "Bea has always been really close to Edo's family, so it's natural that Wolfie should become part of hers. He's a super little boy and extremely cute. It will be interesting to see what happens when they start their own family. But Bea is so caring, his happiness will always be her #1 priority."